Our top story tonight on Gravitas focuses on the Russia-Ukraine war. On Christmas morning, Russia launched a massive barrage of missiles and drones targeting Ukraine's energy infrastructure. Over 70 missiles, including ballistic missiles, and 100 attack drones were launched, striking cities like Ukraine's capital, Kiev, Kharkiv, Zaporizhia, among others, resulting in massive destruction and plunging millions of Ukrainians into darkness. Ukraine's national police has said that at least one person died, 17 were injured in the attacks in the Dnipro region, while 6 others were injured in Kharkiv. Adding that residential buildings and civilian infrastructure got damaged in the attacks. In a post on the platform X, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky accused Russia of deliberately choosing Christmas for this attack, calling the attack inhumane and saying it was a calculated move to break Ukraine's spirit. In the capital, Kiev, thousands of residents could be seen taking shelter inside the metro stations on Wednesday morning amid the Russian strikes.
I am scared because I have a child. Of course, I want to be at home and celebrate, but we had to shelter because it's scary to stay at home. So we came to the shelter. We want peace.
These attacks reportedly happened after Moscow claimed that it intercepted and destroyed 59 Ukrainian drones over various Russian regions in the early hours of Wednesday. Meanwhile, Zelensky claimed that Ukrainian air defenses intercepted around 50 Russian missiles and many drones. Cities like Kharkiv and Kiev are reportedly grappling with power cuts, and thermal power plants have reportedly become recurring targets. At least 13 major attacks on Ukraine's power grid have already been recorded this year. In a post, Ukrainian Energy Minister Herman Halushchenko acknowledged that Ukraine's energy infrastructure was massively attacked by Russia. Ukrainian military officials, in fact, further acknowledged that Russia is becoming increasingly effective at overwhelming their air defenses, further complicating efforts to protect vital infrastructure. Wednesday's attack follows a Russian strike on the city of Kryvyi Rih on Christmas Eve. At least one person was killed, 17 others were injured after a Russian missile struck a residential building in the city, the hometown of the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. But can Ukraine's infrastructure withstand these sustained attacks? And what about the long-term implications for the civilians? This is not the first time Russia has targeted Ukraine's energy grid. Since the war started in February 2022, these strikes have been a consistent strategy in the winter months. Ukraine's Vice Prime Minister, in a post on Telegram, said the attacks have disrupted heating in over 150 residential buildings, adding that 500,000 people in the Kharkiv region are now living without heat. Meanwhile, Moscow has dismissed reports about a possible meeting between the Russian President Vladimir Putin and US President-elect Donald Trump. Dmitry Peskov, the Kremlin spokesperson, reportedly stated there has been no contact with Trump's team about any such meeting. As the conflict shows no signs of abating and with constant attacks of large proportions, the question remains, what will it take for the war to end?
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.